Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War raid stream, week 23, day 5. Earlier today we ended up actually finishing out all of the challenges. This was mainly because next patch of version 4.5 we'll be bringing in more challenges, and we just want to have those done just to have a head start on the newer system, and because the current system, at least for the initial souls that you end up getting, actually has better payout than the next patch. So yeah, definitely go and do all the challenges now. The overall challenge, like next patch, will be better. However, the first set of 7 compared to what it is now, compared to what it will be later, is actually worse later. So yeah, definitely make sure to get that down. We have a pet right here. Need to go do all of our dailies and get all that grinded. Of course, we don't have any event this weekend, so that's a good time to go and grind out pretty much whatever. What we're currently doing for this weekend is Corsair. I do want to get Corsair to level 70 so we can finally go and get it ready to go and do a little video going over the class itself and all that good stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much the game plan. So doing stuff that will passively get that up while farming all the things we need. And going from there, our gem reserve has been pretty decent recently. However, that's going to be going down very quickly soon, as we're going to be throwing that next week for factions. Next Tuesday, I'm going to be doing the entirety of the faction all the way to level 500 pure faction all in one day. That's going to be the first time we ever try doing it all in one day, so we'll see how that goes. And then Friday we get new faction. Obviously not today, but you know, 1 week from today, Friday we'll have that. But anyways, let's start with the pet before I forget, because I know everyone will forget if I don't go for it immediately. So let's go kill it out with Greed Corsair and get a little bit of level in there while getting a bunch of gold. Hello everyone! Hello Captain! Hello Corn! Hello Zeddicus! Hello Abel! Hello Dizen! Hello Jason! Hello Gustavo! Hello Wow! Hello Matt! Hello Bladesong! And hello everyone else! Welcome, welcome. Hope all of you been doing good. It's finally the weekend. Let's see. Oh, I should have taken gold first. What am I doing? No. It's not that big a deal though. Just grab that, get our key, get our double kill. It's a low level range. It's not like they're going to do anything to us. They can't do anything. Oh, I didn't get Cascaded Green though, unfortunately. I need the last little bit of mana. I have no way to take it though, so let's take that for now. Now we can take that, get full mana, and he's dead next turn. Hello Mason! Hello Steve! I think that's more than enough. Well, I try keeping over 25,000 when I can. 25,000 gems. But we're going to be burning through 2,000 twice next week. 2,000 on Tuesday and 2,000 on Friday for the 2 pure factions. Kind of looking forward to that day-long one, though. It's the first time we're ever going to bother doing it for an entire day. I'll probably get tired of it after like 4 or 5 hours, though. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see. I think it's not even necessarily the fact of doing that much that would get me tired, but more so the fact that it's All-Seeing Eye. If it was almost any other faction, it'd be slightly more bearable. But All-Seeing Eye is one of the worst. Though it's also a slightly shorter faction compared to any other faction. So even though the layout is horrifically bad and some of the rooms are ridiculously annoying, it's technically 1 room shorter than every other delve, so I'll kind of speed it up slightly. I'm curious where we'll actually make leaderboard. I don't think we're going to be too high because I'm pretty sure more than just us will be going for it. Like, there's going to be probably like several dozen people who are going to go for it because it's required for 17-star Darkstone. And while some people might not want to bother grinding that just to get an extra star level, there's definitely people who would go and spend 2,000 gems just for 1 star level. There are a lot of people in this game that would do that, mainly because they have excess gems. But yeah, Darkstone's the first 17-star kingdom. Technically on Monday, however, you need the pet to be... You need 2 level 20 pets from the kingdom. And the only way to do that realistically would be to have the faction pet, which people would get on Tuesday, because next Tuesday is All-Seeing Eye. Actually, I should double check that. It's still All-Seeing Eye, right? They didn't change it. I actually didn't bother double checking. I assume next Monday's All-Seeing Eye. It should be. Last I recall it is. It aligned so that the event was actually the exact same week as it, which was quite convenient. Let me go double check. That'd be a slight fail. I've been saying it this whole time. It's like, nope, it's not that day. I'm almost guaranteed it is, though. Yes it is. All-Seeing Eye. Yep, that's exactly what we want to see. Oops, what am I doing? Go back to the pet. Grab the rest of this. You try keeping over 100 gems and that's hard. Well, you normally want to keep around 450 so you can get a 50 bulk of gem keys normally. And earlier on in the game. As well as at least trying to keep 1,000 if you can in order to occasionally event keys. Event keys normally aren't worth it, but there are some situations where if you are lacking some options within the game, you might want to consider it. It's a bit of a waste, but if you get a really good troop out of it on a given week where it actually has good drops, it's works out quite nicely. Darkstone next week is not one of those weeks, though. Of course, every Monday we go over on if the event keys are good or not. More often than not, probably only about a fourth of the kingdoms are actually even worth throwing event keys at, unless it's a new legend. Because a lot of them don't have that many good troops. Or they might only have one good troop, and the chance of getting it's just not worth the expense. Kind of like this week, where it's somewhat worth it for Queen Titania. But Queen Titania is almost the only drop from the drop table that is particularly viable. Though it's such a good drop that some people might want to go for it. Let's say hello to Krill. Welcome. And if anyone has any questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. But yeah, main goal for the rest of this weekend is to go get this hero class max so we can actually go cover it. I want to have it to at least level 70 so we can not only cover it, but also go over Guild War teams for it. Because Blue Guild War, this hero class is actually going to be really good for Blue Guild War. Ideally level 100, however level 70 is still going to be perfectly fine. Here, we're going to mess around with it and see exactly how it pans out. +3 blue is obviously going to be really good for Guild Wars, as well as specifically Blue Guild Wars. However, you don't have to just use it on Blue Guild War. You can do it a where you are using 2 blues on your team. Really any situation where you're using 2 blues. One thing that's going to be insanely good with 2 is the new Mythic that's coming out. That's still a few weeks away, but the next Mythic's going to be really good with this current hero class. They're just going to indirectly buff the hero class. Unfortunately, that troop isn't rogue. But then again, that might even be somewhat fortunate, though, that the troop isn't a rogue. Because if the Mythic was a rogue, you'd kind of feel obligated to have to go and... did the stream just die? There it goes. But yeah, the next Mythic isn't a rogue, and that's kind of a good and a bad thing with it. It's a bad thing because you don't get the bonus for it. However, it's a good thing in that you won't have to feel obligated to have to get it maxed in order to make it synergize. Of course, the hero will always gain the benefit from it, but the Mythic won't need it, at least. I have no clue what either of those two things are, Mason. Not the slightest clue. Hello, Clarence! Welcome! Is Undyne worth crafting? No. Undyne is pretty bad. And the only thing you really use it for, ever so occasionally, is Blue Guild War, either offensively or defensively. Other than that, it has basically no purpose. And since they've been adding so many more blue options to the game, there really isn't any point in going for Undyne these days, unless you just really want to get the kingdom upgraded for whatever reason. But no, Undyne is pretty underwhelming. It might be good in the future with like various merfolk, but there's just not enough synergy for it. Even with the hero class, that's not enough to make it work. What is the best in this week's pool? Wait, what mythic is best in this week's pool? Of the 4, I believe they were all useless this week. But if you had to choose one, it would be... I assume you're excluding Zugoff and Xenos. But assuming just the 4 that are on rotation this week, they are all horrifically bad. Wow. I guess if you had to go for one, it probably is Undyne. However, all 4 of them are pretty bad. Fallen Valdis is one of the worst mythics in the entire game. Gargantor is also one of the worst mythics in the entire game. Draculus, it's just really underwhelming in the current state of the game. He's not the absolute worst, but he's pretty far down there. He even got buffed the most recent patch, and is barely even noticeable because it's such a small change, and he's still useless. But yeah, technically of these 4, Undyne is the best of the 4 of them. So if you're still trying to like go for completionist and you have most of the mythics in the game, I guess, yeah, Undyne, theoretically, is the best of those 4. But they're all still pretty low. But at least Undyne has a purpose, whereas those other 3 are basically never going to use ever. Unless you just need them for the kingdom upgrade. Like getting Golvania up or anything else like that. Hey, anyways, pet's down, so let's go and clear our dungeon. Same team, kill it out with Key. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. Where's Key team? Key, where are you? We need your gold. We also need your EXP. Also, I need to keep Key all the way at the top. It's almost there. I just keep moving it more and more towards the top. It's gonna eventually reach there anyways. Funny how some go from must-haves to useless with the endless meta changes. Undyne has never been exceptionally good. There's been points where he hasn't been useless, and he still isn't. But he's never been a really good option. He's been average at best, always. His only purpose has ever been Blue Guild War, either offensively or defensively. Normally defensively. He's never really had much of a purpose beyond then. Or beyond that, I mean. Just because he's too slow of an option. He also has to get built into really specific teams that limit what you can actually build it into. Because he needs both merfolks and blues to be able to fully utilize his ability. But yeah, I would not advise really crafting either of the 4 mythics that are available this week. There's almost a 100% chance something better will be available next week. You'd have to have like more than half the mythics in the game for it to be viable to craft anything this week. Well, but you can still use Undyne for Blue Guild War Defend. Like, it's not like he's bad for that. It's just there's more options than just him. And if you could do a non-mythic option, then you generally want to do a non-mythic option. Or, you know, if you can do a non-mythic option without having to go out of your way to go buy a mythic, then it is generally better just to do that non-mythic option than it is to get the mythic. And Corsair is going to be pretty big for Blue Guild War now. Megavore is Merfolk. Megavore counts as Merfolk. He just doesn't count as Merlantis, but he does count as Merfolk for Merfolk-related bonuses. I believe he counts as Monster Merfolk. Almost 100% sure that is the case. Yeah, Monster Merfolk. But yeah, he counts as Merfolk. He also counts as Blue, so he does synergize with Undyne. The only problem is that's 2 24 mana cost spells, and you have to cast the Megavore before you cast the Undyne. But then your Undyne can double kill off its attack. It takes a lot of setup though, but it will double kill to triple kill, depending on what their stats are and what your stats are. That's a lot of setup though, 48 mana just to get it, and you end your turn twice after both their abilities. That's the other problem with a lot of mythics too. Any of them that end their ability tend to, unless it's a really, really solid ability, they tend to be a lot less viable. Just because they have such a high mana cost. Small and cute. What a title. Let's see what we get from this orb. Purple, blue? Yeah, purple. 675 gems. I'll take it. I need that after the fact that we just burnt through all of our gem keys earlier. Oh no, I clicked the leaderboard. Now it's going to lag like crazy. No, why'd I click that button? Why'd I do such a thing? Why'd I do it? Yes, September 13th, Friday the 13th is the next Gnome event. That is correct. Let's see, where are we in our own guild? Halfway! Right in the middle. There we go. That's fine. And we got everyone recruited, which is good because next week is Guild Wars. So we do want to make sure we have a full guild for that, obviously. Or else will we get penalized. Anyways, let's go do challenges now. Or adventure board, I mean. Ooh, double gems! Legendary gems too, nice. That's 115 gems. Plus the 20 we got earlier. So that's 135 gems in a single day. More souls to go into that stack of gigantic souls that we got earlier. When we did all the challenges earlier for all the kingdoms, we did it for 3 hours and ended up getting 63,000 souls, a little bit over. It came out to 21,000 souls per hour. So we don't really need more souls, but apparently it wants to give us a few. At least we got legendary gems. That's the second best one you can get. Legendary gems is 100 straight gems. The best you can get is 2 VIP keys with 10 gem keys, which comes out to 180 gem value. And this is tied at the highest amount of physical gems you can get. You could theoretically also get 100 off the top task, not just the bottom one. As far as the bottom ones are concerned, 100 gems, the one that we're about to get is the highest we can get in a given day. And starting next patch, they're going to be uniform. So whatever I see as mine is what everyone's getting. And I assume that's going to be uniform across all platforms too. Yeah, that change will be pretty nice. Because no longer will people just get like randomly absurdly luckier than someone else. You can still get lucked off of the top task, because the top task will be running on an individual cycle. However, the bottom 3 tasks will reset every day like they currently do, and they will always be the same for everyone. Top 1 won't, the bottom 3 will. So you can still get lucky, you just won't be able to get as lucky compared to someone else. Also, we just got a useless 20 rubies off of that gnome. Didn't even notice it because it's a jewel gnome. Jewel gnomes are so useless. I don't know why they made them so useless. Well, I kind of do. It's because they made Glory Gnome too strong. So instead of nerfing Glory Gnome, they just made Jewel Gnome useless. I assume that's their justification for it. Otherwise, I have no clue why they made it so useless. That has to be why. Only 43 people, or up to 48. I don't know, Friday streams don't get as much attention, normally because most people catch the morning stream, or the rewatch of the morning stream. Also, we don't have any event this weekend, so there's nothing really new to go over. We're just kind of doing our normal chill like we normally do, but we don't have, like, you know, anything new to go over specifically. Just trying to grind out this hero class so we can actually use it. Though we are getting the Dragon Kitty tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, this pet has already been handed out about a year ago or so. However, some people might not have obtained it, and it's unobtainable since then. So anyone who hasn't been able to obtain it will be able to go and obtain it tomorrow, which will be nice. I believe it was tomorrow. It was either tomorrow or the following day. Yeah, cute little kitty. It's completely cosmetic though, so not much of a point in needing it, but it might eventually be needed for kingdom upgrades and stuff like that. I really wish pets did have some kind of like cosmetic effect when you got them fully mythic though. It would be a nice incentive to actually go and get them upgraded. Because a lot of people would actually go and upgrade their cosmetic pets if there was a cosmetic upgrade to them if you got it to mythic. Because right now there's very little need to get them to mythic, obviously. But if they were to add some kind of visual effect to them, if they were to be mythicked, it would make people waste their gems on it. I'm actually really surprised they haven't done that, given how easy of a gem sink that would be. Though I guess the main reason they might not do that is the only people that would do that are people who already have an absurd amount of gems. Like over 10,000. Hello, Goober! Welcome. Because it costs around like 2,000 gems or so to max out a pet from no pets number. Which is a ridiculous amount. I'm not sure why they made it so expensive. Should be 1,000 gems at most, but it's way more than that. You just got 2 glory gnomes in a row in Explore, and they both give you 1,000 glory. That is insanely lucky. Oh, wait, never mind. One give you 1,000 glory, and the other give you a key. That is even luckier. Because vault key chance is very, very low when it's not a vault event. It's still possible, but it's a lot lower. It's not a gnome event right now, by the way. They have an offer as if it's a gnome event. It's not currently a gnome event, though. It's not a gnome event until the 13th. Friday the 13th. It kind of just looks like it is because they did a flash offer that's related to it. For whatever reason. I guess because we just don't have an event this weekend. But, yeah, there's no vault event. Yes, there's a flash offer that looks like a vault event related thing. But there's specifically no vault. As you can see over here, there's no vault event going on. Next one is until Friday the 13th. Okay. We did cleared out those. So let's go mess with some PvP and then go to Delves. As far as PvP, I guess we'll take mid-tier battles. Throw it with Key. Trying to get Corsair upgraded, of course. Almost at level 60. So it looks like we're going to have around 3.5 to 4 more hours of grinding left on it, is where we're currently at as far as our progress on the hero class. We're almost there. It would be fun watching you in 7 Days to Die. What game is that? That sounds somewhat familiar, I don't recall it though. I generally don't play horror games though. Or is that a horror game? I'm not even sure. Oh, why am I taking 3 trophy? This team is not built for 3 trophy. Oh, horror zombie genre. I honestly never really understood the zombie genre. I have played basically no games that are in the zombie genre or apocalypse genre. Personally, never really understood the appeal in them. Yeah, I've never played any of the Fallout games, never played any of these zombie shooters or anything else similar to that. Oh, so that's really annoying that our key is silenced right now, because that is making this go so much slower. Get unsilenced already. Don't make me have to Egg Thief solo it, because we know it can. Yeah. We had to do that yesterday on the Delve. Had to solo almost an entire Delve just with Egg Thief. It was pretty funny. By the end of the Delve, our team was just 4 dragons. It wasn't even her on the team anymore or anything. It was just 4 random dragons. Worked out quite conveniently. I do like resource-driven games, though. That I do. That's probably the genre of gaming I absolutely love the most. Any kind of game where there's a resource grind, I absolutely love. Especially if there's ways to do it more efficiently and to optimize it with various gameplay. It's one of the reasons why I'm actually loving Fire Emblem as well. There is so many tedious things you can do to grind out various resources and progression in the game, and I love every single one of them. But any kind of game built around that premise, I tend to like. It's also why I like RuneScape and Old School RuneScape, because the entirety of the skilling in those games is built around that premise. What do we take here? We'll go for... I don't have a drop for that. Let's take green for now. Oh, wait. Oops. He's kind of blocking, isn't he? Oh, no. This is for a gnome battle, too. Don't win. This is a gnome battle. You're not allowed to win. You know he's dropping a vault key. There's a 100% chance he has a vault key because we're about to lose. Or he's about to escape. Let's see. Okay, I need to get absurdly lucky. How do we do this? Move that over. Maybe he'll get skull distracted. I know, maybe we could just do that. Let's see. How many more extra turns can I take? I don't see any more. I don't have a drop for that. I'm just gonna have to Egg Thief and hope we get lucky. Good. Wow, we got so lucky. Give us our vault key now. No, it's just 500 souls. Useless. Oh well. Yeah, why am I taking 3 trophies? Go back to 2 trophies. You should not throw Key Team on 3 trophies, normally. It can win, it's just not the best for doing 3 trophies, not even close. I would sooner just go switch to the what's it called? The web spinner team. Or I would bother with that. Actually, you know what? Let me go switch to the web spinner team. I was going to switch to the web spinner team with hero on it. It's a lot weaker with hero on it, however, it still should be fine. We might have to reset a little bit more than we normally do. But I'll be able to get 3 trophies in with it, at least. Get a little bit more gold. Because I do need to be farming gold, too. How many vault keys do I have for the new gnome? New gnome is most likely not coming next patch, by the way. But, I believe I have around 40-something, if I'm not mistaken. I'll go double check. Oh, we got Arcane from it. Nice. Let's see. What's our current stack number? Our current stack number is the number of 49. Hey, I was right. We were in the 40s. A little bit higher than I thought, though. Pretty much at 50. One more will make it 50. We'll have that on next Tuesday. Or if we get lucky, we'll have it this weekend off a random gnome. But that would actually be a really funny way to get 50 on the dot. I was about to go do something. Oh yeah, I was going to go switch into the skull spam version of this team over here. So what we do for this is for play Stargazer with anything hero related. And I guess we'll just go Mountain Crusher. Is that fine? Yeah, we just roll it like that. Roll it with the hero class that we're trying to level. Double check any of his perks can be a little bit better. Hunt for sure. Oh, Snap Freeze though. That's actually a hard one. In this context, which one is better? Snap Freeze or Hunt? It might actually be Hunt. Oh no, that might be a bit overkill. That is 6 times skull damage. That is a lot of damage. I think that is the case though. Insulated for immune to freeze. Extra gold because why not? 4 extra life so it survives a little bit longer. Submerge so it hopefully survives a little bit longer. Okay, we'll go with that. Obviously that's not even remotely close to the correct hero class. But I guess that will be fine. The only problem is we don't have Stargazer, so if we don't have alignment, the board's going to go a lot slower. Luckily, we have alignment. So we'll go cast that. Get that killed. And then just spam everything else, and we already won. Maybe we don't need Hunter's Mark. Oh, maybe we do need Hunter's Mark. Oh, never mind. We got stunned. I was like, wait, why aren't we killing it? Okay, we'll move that over. And one more skull will do it. Or web spinner spam. Do take. Though we do get a lot of extra blue for it, if nothing else, with how we have our banner set right now. Or I should say our hero. Yeah, it's a bit clunkier without with hero on it instead of Stargazer, but it's 2 free EXP towards our hero class each battle. Also, it can take out any 3 trophy pretty much. Though it does have a pretty high lose rate, but in PvP lose rate doesn't really matter. Okay, just don't die. Good. And now we just need to go and get unstunned. Too bad we don't have a cleanse for that. Okay, good. We just got cleanse naturally. And now we just kill it with this if we have alignment, or just kill it with that. That works too. Oh wait, oops, we got stunned again. Because he's, obviously, he's Obsidious. Of course we're gonna get stunned. Okay, we'll go for that, I guess. It's not gonna be enough to kill, is it though? Almost. Here, kill with that. Obsidious trolling us right there with stun. Alright, there we go. Still gets the job done. That's why you use Stargazer. Because worst comes to worst, you at least have damage off of that you can use. Also, what on earth is that team? Double Wisp with double Queen Aurora. Bit of a weird mix. Oh, another 1000 glory. Congrats. Very lucky. Very nice. Okay, what else can we move around? Stargazer, go! Nope, no Stargazer. That would be a Stargazer moment, though, if we had it on our team. And let's match. I'm really surprised they still haven't rebalanced Web Spinner. He's been this broken for, like, 7 months now. And they haven't touched him. Or I should say her. Oh, do you take here? Grab brown for now. Is that aligned? No, let's take that. Is that aligned? No. Almost seemed tempted just to go for it, though. Is that aligned? Yes. Okay, he's dead. Do that. Do that. Oh, no, that's the wrong cat. Bah! I'm still used to having it there. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to cast this thing. Okay, at least that didn't die, at least. There we go. Okay, made our comeback. We made our comeback by instantly winning. Because that's what this team does. It is absurdly good at just taking 4 skulls and winning. Is this a gnome event weekend? No. The next Gnome event weekend is until September the 13th. Friday the 13th. This is a non-event weekend. There is no event this weekend. Though we are getting the Dragon Kitty tomorrow. Oh, I just realized we got entangled. That's one other issue with this team. Actually, so much so, I think we just retreat for sake of time. Because Entangle hard counters this team. Entangle and first slot freeze, this team absolutely despises, and it generally doesn't have room to waste a slot for it. Oh, I should have taken that skull first. Whoops. We don't have alignment now, so let's take that. And he's dead. Yep, Friday the 13th. Hello, Crystal! Welcome. And hello, Super Scott! Welcome as well. Okay, 2 more pokes, so we need. Kill that before it gets any life down, and just kill out the other one. And we're good to go. Hey, we almost reached tier 1 for PvP. All the way on Friday. Oh no, a Lust team. That could be bad if we kills out our first slot. Okay, do we have alignment? No. Stargazer, go! I miss having Stargazer on this team. But I need to get hero XP. Do I just clear? I believe we clear. Actually, no, I'm gonna move that. Yeah, there's no extra turn. We'll just have to take that. Clear out the board. Clear out the board. Where's our clear board option? Actually, let me go for that first. Maybe we'll get alignment off of it. Nope. Oh wait, I don't have the mana to clear board. That's not gonna work then. Go do a Jar of Eyes. Hopefully that'll give us the board setup we need. No. Yes. Okay, we'll grab that. And he's dead. With a billion skulls. Oh, I should have taken that one skull first. I overkilled it. I could have already won. There we go. Doesn't matter though. This takes a couple seconds longer. Ooh, Guardian Crown. Ooh, Dust Devil. Oh no, I gotta win right now immediately. Otherwise, we just retreat. He's gonna move our first slot. Do I have an option? Doesn't look like it. No, we lost. I'm gonna skull distract him. Haha. We won. Skull distraction works. There we go. We killed the Dust Devil before we could do anything. Oh, we got Impervious. This is also why you need Stargazer. Because Stargazer can help you hit through those Impervious troops by giving you more attack. In this situation, we can't really do much damage to it because we can't Hunter's Mark it, nor can we hit it for triple damage. So we can't hit it for 6 times damage. It's blocking all of our OP damage. There we go. Hello, Adrian! Welcome. And hello, Crystal. Oh, I already said hi to Crystal. Oh, he has 3 Devours, 3 Iron Guts. Actually, I think I only have 1 Iron Gut at the moment, though you never need more than 1, so. Quite a few Mythics out there that you never need more than 1 of. So where are all the skulls? There's none to be seen. I might just have to cast both of them just to get skulls on the board. I think we do. Quite literally just to put skulls on the board. Here, have some of that. And now we do this just for the poke. You shouldn't be able to get a kill off of that. Problem though, we don't have alignment. I'm just have to take that. Ooh, I should have used the yellow one first. Because we could have had enough attack value to kill it there. I'll take the Sky Skull, I guess. And now we'll have enough attack to hopefully one-shot them, and hopefully that's the alignment, and it is. And he should be dead. Move that, move that, move that, and a star turn. Not like it matters, we already won. Yeah, this team is still high risk, high reward. But it works. You only really use it for PvP, though, in pet battles. Anywhere else, it's just too risky to use. It's definitely not a Guild War option, that's for sure. And he's dead. if he'll let me cast, and he's down. Okay, I'll drop the green into that. Do we have alignment now? No. Do I still go for it? Yes, because I need to get the board rolling. So we'll do that, get our attack value. And we should have alignment now, hopefully. Or not. No. Okay, we'll take that for now. Grab, I guess we stick a skull. Guess we'll have to take a skull again. Oh, at this point, we're just gonna poke them one at a time. I guess that works. Not exactly how I wanted to go about it, but gets the job done. Oh no, 80% score reduction. Whatever will we do? Actually, I can almost still one-shot it, even though it has 80% score reduction. Because we're gonna do 6 times that. That's gonna be 240. And then 240. What's 80% of 240? Isn't that 30? Pretty sure that's 30. Okay, that won't come close to killing him, but still, that's 30 damage per skull, despite the fact that he has 80% reduction. Wait, no, is it more than 30? Oh, no. Whatever it comes out to. Oh, we got a pet as well. Oh, does anyone recall what the timer was on pet? We had a pet earlier. I'm not sure if it expired yet. It's so close that I should probably wait. Let me go check the beginning of the stream. Let me see. We did it right at the beginning, right? Looks like it. What was the timer at it then? Backtrack. What was the timer on it? 31 minutes. Okay, the pet should be cleared. I can kill it now. Because it said 31 minutes, 34 minutes ago. So it cleared a few minutes ago, the pet. Okay, so all we need to do now is not lose. Easier said than done with this team. Oh no, we got a good start though. He's over. Though of course we can sometimes get a bad start and then just fail. Hey, we have to deal with his reduction. Oh, he's stunned as well right now. Oh no! My damage! Whatever shall we do? It's actually better just to explode spam him at this point. Because that will do more damage between Hunter's Mark and the fact that that thing's disabled right now. That's a bit of a fail, but I guess it works. Okay, we'll go for some skull spam there. Just because it gives you life as well. We'll go for explosion again. It's gonna do more damage than a skull will, pretty much. At least in this situation. Why'd I give him a skull? Well, as long as he doesn't stun it again. Oh, he's about to try to stun it again. That's not nice. Surprised we don't have full mana on that, given how much brown he keeps creating. If we actually lose to this... what do you take here? Grab that. Take the brown, get explosion. Grab attack buff. Grab the HP buff. Keep poking him slowly, even though he has 80% reduction. Oh, should have taken his reds. Grab that, get a mountain. Oh, we should be good to go. If you could ever get unstunned, that'd be great. I guess I go for it. He'll get poked back, but it's fine. As long as we keep pressing damage. And he should die off a web spinner here, actually. Oh, no, never mind. It's 1 damage off. Really? You're going to survive with 1 HP? Gonna do that to us? You're gonna stun us with 1 HP. Is there no way I can get alignment? Go. I'm gonna overkill him with that. Even if we lose our thing, it's fine. And he's dead. Oh, almost dead. Do we have alignment? Yes, dead. Now he's dead. Okay, what pet do we get? Anything good? No. Actually, technically that is a decent pet, but I don't need more copies of it. But yeah, that's a soul bonus pet. We're doing a lot of soul-related things today, apparently. Let me grab all that mess. And, yeah, let's go to the pet real quick before I forget. Probably just use Key Team for it. Yeah, let me go get Key Team. The Corsair one that we're using right now. It's pretty much just normal key team, just with Corsair set as it. Get that. Copy. Boom. Boom. Games. Get that thing. Fight it. Paste it in. Yeah, King Cobb Truffle is still really broken. It is ridiculously strong. Really surprised they didn't nerf it at all. I'll take that, grab the green over, grab a... Let's take yellow for now. Obviously need to focus on getting our Egg Thief up. And just combine that into the kill. Web Spinner for Fireblade is a way to burn the world. Or wait. Web Spinner for Fireblade with a way to burn wood rock. Why would you need both? You'd be better off using a cleanse option for your first slot rather than having 2 triple damages. Because you'd have to waste a whole nother slot to burn as well. Unless you're having your hero do that, in which case you have to waste your weapon to burn. Yeah, Web Spinner has really devastating skulls. They ended up buffing him at the beginning of this year, and it just made him insanely broken when they did. He's probably one of the strongest troops in the game. He's not used for much because it's really high risk, though. But when it works well, it works insanely well. It's a really flimsy troop, though. It's easy to lose. And it's easy to get countered by other skull spam. Or even just high damage or in general. Like Yagway, Queen Titania, and stuff like that can also kill it. Oops, I thought that would give us 1 mana. I am so used to Puzzle Quest, where it gives 1 mana for every single exploded thing. Gems of War used to be like that too, but now it's now you have to explode 2 of them in order to get 1 mana. And they did that because the other way around was too overpowered. But yeah, explosions actually got nerfed twice in this game. They used to obviously be 100%, then they were nerfed to 70%, and then they were nerfed about, I believe, a year ago to 50%. And that's where they are now, of course, at 50% mana accumulation for explosions. But all the Puzzle Quest games had it at the full 100%, like how Gems of War originally had it. Also, why did I take that? That was kind of pointless. But oh well. Let's double key him now. Let's see. Leveling Plague Lord with Essence of Evil. He has been chosen, Divinia, and the Possessed King. That sounds like it would end up working out pretty decently. Yeah, Plague Lord's definitely something you want to have at level 100 eventually. It's a really good utility troop. It's like Titan, but it has a lot of spell reduction instead of damage. Which means Titan is normally better because you'd want the mana accumulation and damage that it has. However, Plague Lord is a lot better at not dying. Particularly against things that like to cast a lot. Because Titan doesn't have any direct counter to those kind of things other than Barrier. Whereas Plague Lord has Disease as well as 20% spell reduction on top of Barrier. The Plague Lord, oddly enough, in its own way, is one of the tankier hero classes in the game. Just because of how much spell reduction it has as an option. Also, I just retreat here. There's no point in playing out that battle. It's not like this is Delves or anything. Yes, the new challenges will give 2 XP instead of 1. That is correct. However, there are less of the next challenges. relative to the first set. Because the first set's next patch is only going to have 7 battles, whereas the first set currently has 35 battles. So even though it gives 2 battles per thing, there's currently like 4 times more off of the current system. Also, keep in mind, all the ones that go further do keep gaining more and more stats. And they will slow down to the point where they're not going to be explore rate. By around like the 3rd or 4th set, they're already going to be beyond that point. And by the 10th set, they have over 200 stats. Or somewhere around there. Yeah, leveling classes take a while. Even with the most efficient methods in the game, each hero class takes around 28 hours to max. And there's eventually going to be one for every single kingdom. And we're getting pretty close to that point, too. I believe we're only missing around, I want to say 7 or 8 of them, if not mistaken. Somewhere around there. Getting very close. It doesn't seem like every single kingdom is getting that close, though. But hopefully once they rebalance the classes, it'll seem a little bit more so like that. Because there's quite a few useless ones out there. Also, hey, level 60 Corsair. But yeah, about 3.5 hours we'll get that to max. Obviously not all tonight. Seems like an objective for tomorrow morning stream. Stream until we get it to 70. Probably what we're gonna do. That or stream it to like 69 and do the 70 at night. With our dailies. And then cover the video on Sunday. Yes, the Saturday pet rescue is going to block all other pet rescues. That is correct. So even though we're going to be getting a old pet, it will be blocking all pet rescues for the entirety of the day. That is correct. It's also why I got my PvP done now instead of tomorrow. So that we can actually get pets, because tomorrow we won't be able to. Just gotta be careful. We could actually lose this battle. Or not lose, but battle could take 10 years if it keeps summoning. There we go. There we go. Grab our pets. Convert all of our pets to food. Actually, I should probably go upgrade some stuff. But then again, no, I shouldn't. Because I need to make sure I save all my upgrades for Darkstone. For Darkstone pet. Oh yeah, what color does it take? I should probably preemptively figure that out. We already know what color it'll take. It's this one, whatever color this is. So green, right? That's green. I'm not going crazy. That is definitely the color green. Where does it say the actual word? Yeah, that's definitely green pet food. I'm not sure why I feel like it's not green. Where does it tell you the color pet food? Like, obviously it's the background color. Obviously that's red. Obviously that's green. Obviously that's blue. I didn't realize it never actually tells you on the thing. There it is. Green buff pet. There it is. Aha! Found the word. There we go. But anyways, yeah, it is green. So yeah, let's go convert away all of our green pets then. Let's go into green. And do I not have spares? Oh wait, never mind. I gotta do it by Mythic. Where's my Mythics? Where is Mythic category? Rarity. Let's convert every excess green we have. And by every excess green I have, I mean literally none. We have no excess green pets. We actually surprisingly only have 2 green pets even maxed. Until next Tuesday, that is. Well, hopefully we have some spare greens laying around. Let me see. How many greens do we even have? I don't want it by rarity. I want it by upgradable. I'm not going to upgrade any of these, but I want to check how much green do we have. 66. Okay, that should be enough. 66 green combined with 105 white pet food should be enough to immediately max out the Tuesday pet, the one for All Seeing Eye. That'll be fine, because that is required. That will be required for 17-star Darkstone. Otherwise, we will only be able to get it to 16-star, which isn't really that big a difference, but hey, 17-star counts as Tribute Chance, and Tribute Chance is really huge. Tribute Reward isn't as important, but Tribute Chance, any amount of extra Tribute Chance is very, very important, because that means we could potentially get more gems off of it. Whereas Tribute Reward has almost no real gem value associated with it, unless the kingdom has a lot of glory. Because the souls you get are 0 gold or 0 gem value. The gold you get is nearly 0 gem value. And glory you would have to get like every 100 just to equal about a gem or so. But actually it's a little bit lower than that. Actually, I forget what the convert rate is for glory to gems as far as their approximate value. But it would be the closest one to actually giving gem value. But yeah, the tribute chance will just make it so we have a higher chance of actually getting the tributes. And with a higher chance, that means more tributes simultaneously. And with more tributes simultaneously, that means more gold keys, more tributes in general, and more gems from those tributes. And yeah, this thing has mostly just gold and souls, so it's useless. But still, tribute chance. Tribute reward won't do much, but definitely any tribute chance on any kingdom, regardless of how useless it is, even if it's the most useless ones of like KZL with pure gold and stuff like that. Even those are viable just to have higher tribute chance on, if nothing else. Why don't you just make pet food in Soulforge? Because it is absurdly expensive to do so. And in case those colored jewels are ever used for anything into the future, I'm kind of hoarding them in case for that purpose. But that's the main reason, is mainly just to hoard it in case some kind of new function ever comes in that ends up using the little color pet foods, the ones that are underneath Soulforge over here. You go over to where to go? But yeah, these little color things, all those, just in case those 6 are ever used for anything into the future. But anyways, let's go do one delve. Probably just wrap it up there. What do we have? Nothing over there, nothing over there. What's this room? Do we have a multiplier there? No. Looks like we just cut down the middle, right? No. We take there, and then we take the 2 side ones. Okay. So we go head over there, cut down, and then go from there. Sounds like a plan. And obviously we're still just using key. Get our free gold, get our Corsair XP. Make sure he doesn't move us. That'll hopefully be enough for key. Then we double kill and then double kill again. Oh no, he might move. We'll take that for now. Maybe we'll get Skull distracted, or maybe we'll get an extra turn. Nope, neither will happen. I'll go get our mana back again. Gotta deliberately feed him free mana. Here, have some free mana. A little bit more free mana. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, at least he took full mana now. And now all I need him to do is throw down once, not get an extra turn, and just kill it. How many levels do you typically make in a day if you play most of the day? Probably like 1 level or 2 levels. It goes very, 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 very slow and later in the game. Yeah, there are many days where we don't gain a level on our hero. I forget how long it even takes. If we were farming Explorer the entire time, I'm not even sure what the amount of hours it takes for us to get a level on our hero. I believe it's around 3 or 4. Of just doing the most efficient winning rate in the entire game. Constantly for hours on end. Just to be able to get a level. And obviously if we do less efficient things like delves and other similar things, it's going to be even slower than that. But yeah, leveling beyond 1,000 starts to really slow down. You really start to notice by 1,100. And by 1,300, it seems like it takes like forever just to gain any level at all. Though hero still keeps gaining benefits all the way up to level 2,000. So theoretically, you're not maxed. You haven't finished maxing out your hero until level 2,000. Though very few people have done that. I don't even believe the number has hit 3 digits yet. As far as the number of people that have gotten over 2,000. Actually, I'm not even sure if it hit 2 digits yet. I'm pretty sure it's hit 2 digits by now, though. The number of people that have 2,000 plus. Takes a long time though. The average playtime of a person that has level 2000 plus is probably over 50,000 hours. Yes, and I said 1,000. It takes that long. Though it could be smaller if they actually used efficient methods to level. But obviously not all your time is spent doing the most efficient leveling methods. They don't really gain much from having slightly higher stats on the hero like that. But yeah, we are theoretically missing 6 stats right now on hero. One of them, I believe, is even magic as well. They don't make that big a difference. But they add up for the people that actually do want to go and dedicate the time towards it. Gives them a little something for their time. That's the main reason why it's even like that. They obviously never really intended for people to really go that far. It was mostly just a small way to reward people that do go that far. Instead of giving them nothing, gives them at least a little something. And we're actually getting pretty close to 1,500. We might have that by the end of the year. I believe I made it an arbitrary goal at some point this year to get level 1,500 by the end of the year. I think we're still on track for it. If we really wanted to, we could finish it in a month. Like if I wanted to, I could have it by the end of September. Though I'm not going to try doing that. Because that just requires a lot of grinds. And then again, if we're going to be grinding out hero classes, might be able to kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone and get pretty close on it. Actually, that's kind of funny. I wonder which one will hit first. Level 1,500 or all hero classes completed? I want to say we'll hit 1,500 slightly before all hero classes completed. But it really depends on how many gems I throw at it. Oops, I meant to take this room earlier. Whoops. That was supposed to be the 3rd room we took, or 4th. We should have went straight towards it. Let's see. All kingdoms up to Forest of Thorns. Now challenge is done. Very nice. You're almost there then. It's a little more than halfway. But yeah, I do advise doing it before next patch. You probably have time because there's a good chance that next patch isn't for a couple weeks from now. Though there is a small possibility it could be next week. It's very unlikely, but it is possible. Which is why I wanted to get it done this weekend, which is why I got it done this morning. But realistically, you probably have a couple weeks before that's applicable. But the sooner the better, just in case. I was hoping he would give us red from that. Surprisingly not, despite the fact he was creating red for us. Purple and red. I felt like he was creating more purples than reds, even though he creates the same number of both. I believe it's 5 of both. Such a small amount, though. It actually does even less than Feral Hound. Feral Hound's actually a superior version of it, even though it's a bounty troop. It's kind of funny. Hello, Rage! Welcome! There we go. 2 more rooms. You're lucky if you gain a level every single day and you're currently at 1,719. Yeah, it starts getting really slow. I believe I gain like 3 to 4 levels a week. After a new patch, some change in challenges. Yes, challenges are going to be expanded. You won't be able to repeat them anymore, but they're going to be expanded to have better rewards. And also to be more challenging, because they are called challenges after all. But yeah, they're going to be adding some gem keys. They're going to be adding some glory. They're going to be adding some chaos shards and a few other very similar things. But they'll only ever be doable once, and they will have a pretty high difficulty curve. By the 10th set of 7, they get as high as a couple hundred stats. I forget exactly how high, but it's a little bit stronger, I believe, than the last level of pet battles. It's actually almost double that strong, if I'm not mistaken. I think their base level is like 200 or something. Whereas the final battles of pets are level 100, I believe. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? Otherwise, I will be wrapping up for now. Though we'll be back same time tomorrow, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we are every night. And other than that, tomorrow morning, we will be finishing out the grind on this hero class. At least to level 70. Obviously not all the way to 100. But getting it done to... Oh, good. Pure shards. Nice. But getting this thing to level 100 is our main goal of tomorrow. I am not ending tomorrow without this... Oh, not level 100. I mean level 70. We are not ending tomorrow without getting this thing to level 70. Probably be able to get it to around 69 in the morning and then do 70 at night with all of our dailies. It's probably the game plan for it. That should end up working out perfectly then. So that's pretty much going to be the game plan. And yeah, we're also going to be getting the Dragon Kitty tomorrow. Of course, I can't see it yet. But for any of you that didn't get the Dragon Kitty, that's a cosmetic pet. It was actually the community-made pet that was voted upon and everything a while back, about a year ago or so. But if you didn't end up getting it a while back, they are going to start slowly adding all of the old pets into the game through various events. Or not various events, but basically all those gaps. Like, we have a gap every single month where there's no event weekend, like this weekend. And for those gaps, they're going to slowly start trickling in, like, some of the old troops, all the some of the older pets. And this was the one that's going to be available tomorrow, the Dragon Kitty. Fully cosmetic. But yeah, the community voted on what we wanted. I was able to skew it towards a Dragon Kitty. And then they gave a bunch of different designs. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to skew it for the design. Still cute. But not my favorite design for it, but it's still adorable. Nonetheless. But yeah, that's the thing that ended up coming out from that. And it'll be available tomorrow. It's fully cosmetic. Actually, what kingdom is it even for? Is it even for a relevant kingdom? Maybe we'll go upgrade it. No, I highly doubt it. It's for Dragon's Claw. Yeah, it's not going to be relevant anytime soon. Dragon's Claw is at like 8-star or something. Yeah, why is Dragon Claw so low? It has a hero class, doesn't it? What's holding it back? I guess there's a lack of troops. Weird. I never realized Dragon's Claw was this low. Yeah, it's just lacking a lot of troops. It needs 3 before we will even get a star. That means the next event for it isn't even going to give it a... Isn't even going to bring it a 10-star. I didn't even realize how low that was. Wow. Anyways. Oh yeah, code. I never did give out a code. How could I do such a thing? Okay, we'll get out a code. Might as well. A little bit late, but hey, anyone watching after the fact, maybe go double check the code. Because, yeah, it might still be good. No, it might be dead by then. I'm pretty sure it'll still be dead by then. But there's the code. Or, not yet. Copy that. Paste it. Copy. Yeah, how could I forget such a thing? Here you guys go. Code. Use it on gemsofwar.com. Use the game code section. Your invite code is found in your settings menu. Whatever your game says right over there. Redeem code is right over there in chats. Copy paste the random numbers and letters. And give same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. And yeah, there it is. Works on every platform except PC Mobile. I mean, it only works on PC Mobile. Said that exact opposite. It doesn't work on any of the console versions. Anyways, guys, any other questions? Otherwise, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow morning. Hopefully around the same time. Probably around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Might be slightly later. Might grab a bite to eat first and everything. But, yeah, around that time. Hopefully right at 10. And we'll just go mess around, getting the hero class maxed, or to level 70, so we can use it for Guild War, I should say. Not exactly maxed, but, you know. 70 basically is maxed, since most of the perks on level 100 tend to be useless. The one on this class is technically somewhat useful, but I don't think I'm going to go out of my way for it, at least not for a Guild War context. We'll eventually get all the way to 100, though. That's a disclaimer. But yeah, I always say that every single time, even though I don't actually have to. Like, I have no obligation to say that. It's just such a habit now to say the whole thing that I just do it. Kind of like the whole hello everyone kind of thing. It's just like such a habit to do it at a certain time that I just always do it now. But anyways, guys, I'll catch all of you later. Thanks for stopping by, and have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye, everyone, and best of luck with everything.